and share sound, but I don't think we're going to share the video.
All right, welcome guys to our Wednesday info presentation for New You Life. This is where we come every single Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern, and share with you an exciting opportunity that we have here with New You Life. And we don't want to just use those like hype words that you hear all the time in other opportunities. We truly are, and I just texted it out, we are the best opportunity for anyone out there right now, whether or not you're a seasoned professional, a networker who maybe is looking for a new home, somebody who's brand new, or somebody who's been doing this for like 15 years and you've just never cracked that success for yourself. That's who we're finding coming here. We're launching into other global markets. It's really exciting. Myself, I'm Angel Chandler. I've been in the profession for 12 years. I was a former paralegal. I was in finance. And I came to Find Network Marketing when I was on maternity leave with my son and at home with my daughter. And it changed my life. And it changed my life in such a huge way that for the last 8 years, I've been a full-time single mom and been able to use all of the skills that I learned in network marketing to be able to be home with them because I became an entrepreneur, right? And some of us may not see ourselves as that, but truly anyone can be this. And we want to show you how, if you just plug into these systems and strategies, we can take you to wherever you want to go. I'm here with my partner, Paul Capozio, who is a diamond ambassador here with our company, which is the top rank. He's also the #2 global leader and the #1 builder in Korea. His team just had their launch this last week. It was exciting to see the videos coming through there. Paul's a former Wall Street guy, guys. He literally said he would never do network marketing, and I'll let him tell his story. But he said he'd never be here, and he's here, and he's become a multiple 7-figure earner in his first company. And it's because he's a different style of trainer, a different style of leader. I partnered with Paul. I came back to the industry because of Paul. And I wasn't going to come back. I was done. I had built good, and then things happened, and I went on to other things in traditional business. So I was fine. But Paul showed me this, and I was like, oh, this is my passion. This is where I want to be. And then the last couple of years have just been absolutely incredible for what we're doing here. And right now is probably the epitome of excitement that we've had here. And it's just incredible what's going on. So Paul, I'll let you say a few words, and then we'll go into the 5 pillars here and get everybody going on this so we don't keep
We're
anybody all
going to go
night.
really quick. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. It's very, very simple. If you want to make yourself an extra 20, 30 bucks, I want you to shut this video off. I want you to go on your phone, and I want you to apply to Uber, and I want you to fill out the form, give them your car insurance, and I want you to put people in your car for anywhere from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, and you can make yourself $40, $50, $60. The average Uber driver ride is anywhere between $3 and $8 around town. If you go and get an airport run, you're making about $60 to $80. Great. I mean, knock yourself out. And it's basically going to be where you don't have to prospect, you don't have to talk to people. In fact, you could get them in the car and you could ask Paul, and I say yes, and I sit in the car, and you take me to the airport. What people don't realize is the risk of that is it's your car, it's your insurance, and if you don't think you kill somebody in that car besides yourself, or some kid throws up in the back seat, you're dealing with it. So if that's something that you're fine with because you have that finite message, hey, I got a ride, let me go drive this person somewhere, go to it. Right? If you want to make a couple extra bucks and you want to be an Amazon affiliate and you want to post links and promote Amazon, you can make yourself 10% of plastic spoons or measuring cups and things like that. What I'm trying to appeal to tonight is if you're looking to build an income similar to what a retirement plan would throw off. Think about this. You work for 20 years in a company to build a 401k or some sort of pension plan so that you could hopefully retire. And we know that most pension plans or Social Security is only a portion of what people need for retirement. So what I want to talk to you about is diversifying your risk and diversifying your income streams. By spending anywhere from 2 to 5 years building this, you can, if you follow our systems and if you have a commitment and consistency, you will be able to build an income that rivals that of a retirement plan. But guess what? There's no back end to it. It doesn't end as long as you maintain your business. So that's kind of what we're talking about. Now, you could build it small and make yourself an extra $500 to $1,500 a month, and that's fine. You could offset half your rent bill, half your car payment. But there are people out here like myself and Angel and some other people that are on this call that are actually creating significant income. She said a multiple seven-figure earner. So do the math on that and you can figure out what that is, right? So if that appeals to you, or the possibility of it appeals to you, then we're going to show you 5 things that any opportunity that you do need to, and you may have been approached with something like this before. Your girlfriend said, oh, let's do this together. It'll be so much fun, you know? That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people who are truly evaluating an opportunity. It meets these certain criteria for them so that they're going to stick to it. Because here's the problem with this. It's very, very inexpensive to get started because the rest falls on your shoulders and Angel and my shoulders, because we lead you, coach you, and guide you, actually do your phone calls for you with your people to tell them about what this opportunity is all about. So Angel, let's go through this really quick on what those 5 pillars are, and we'll touch on them as we go through.
Okay. I'm just posting in some groups as we're chatting here.
Okay, so I'll do this while you're doing that.
No, it's okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to talk, guys, about the 5 pillars of what you must look for when you're looking for an income opportunity. And this isn't just something we threw together to say that, make it sound like we knew what we're looking for or what you should be looking for. This comes from experience. This comes from being in companies that didn't have all 5 of these. This comes from, Daniel Licciardi's on this call right now. He's 29-year veteran. We've all put this together because we know that this all needs to be present in order to really create true success. So perfect timing, unique products, leadership, a compensation plan that pays, and a company vision. All 5 of these are crucial, and we're going to show you why in this presentation.
So we could talk a little bit about perfect timing, but here's what it is. I want you to get on our Monday night or get on our Saturday coaching call, and we'll go into deeper. But the bottom line is you got to be, perfect timing is not something that's brand new and unproven. It's something that's proven, is opening up in other markets, like other countries, like we're opening up in Mexico, like we did with Darren Burks, who's another top leader that's on this call, and create over 31,000 people there. What are the annual sales? We're a company who does $300 million a year. So we're not going anywhere. And we did close to $1 billion in total sales. And our most popular product sold over 10 million bottles. Okay, so ground floor is not something new. Ground floor is when you've never even heard of this company before until whoever you invited you here told you about it. But let's talk about what these products are. Because let's face it, guys, if you did Uber, you're the product. You're picking someone up and driving them. If you do an affiliate program with Amazon, the products are the products of Amazon's that you're selling. There's no way to escape it, guys. So I know people say, well, I don't like to sell. Well, we'll show you how you can reach people. But the bottom line is commerce moves by people buying and transacting. Because even no matter what you do at your job right now, somebody is transacting someone is making a transaction between 2 parties. Now, you may just be an admin part of it, but the point is you're a cog in a big wheel, and there's just no getting around that. Angel, let's talk about the industry we're in, because I think when people hear about what we do, no one else is doing it. And that's truly unique. And that's one of the pillars, unique products.
Absolutely. Unique products is the first pillar. And when we talk about hormone optimization therapy, this is hot right now. And people are always searching this out. You hit a certain age and you're just looking for options. You're looking for solutions, right? But this doesn't just start in your 40s, 50s, 60s for men and women. This can start as young as your 20s. This is when you want to start looking at it. Look at all of these symptoms or things you might want to solve or benefits you might want to have on this screen. And I'm sure any of us could identify with at least 3, 4, 5 of these. And we hear testimonials on these words that you see up here every single day.
So let's go to, I'm going to not bore you with all of this, but I want to tell you how the company's growth happened. We did 60 million in our first year. We average about 300 million a year. We're the 40th ranked company in the world in this, and we're only 7 years old. We've done close to $1 billion in total sales, and we're ranked 4th in the world on the Digital Momentum Index. 3rd in the world in social selling. What does that mean? Well, how do people find out about products today? It's not from TV commercials, it's from social media. Now, unique product line, we're going to share that with you in a second, but I want to share with you a quick video about what our flagship product, this product right here, Somaderm, is all about. Guys, if you look at me, I'm a 61-year-old man. I'm in probably as good a shape as I was in my 30s, and I owe it all to this product.
New You Life is the hormone health company and a market leader in daily hormone.
I don't know why that's happening, but give me a second. So it's going to be, we're going to be ripe with technical difficulties tonight. All right, let's see. Give me another crack at it, boys.
New You Life is the hormone health company and a market leader in daily hormone balance, which is why we bring you Somaderm Gel. Somaderm is the first transdermal formula that enables the body's natural power of HGH. Somaderm contains a proprietary hormone balancing blend that is delivered transdermally and delivers innovative key ingredients that have been shown to provide remarkable benefits both inside and out. Somaderm is so impactful that many doctors are even implementing it into their patient supplement regimen.
For human growth hormone, it's something that peaked in our early 20s, declines rapidly with age, contributes to the negative effects of aging. So as we reset that clock, or those levels, so to speak, then we can continue to help our tissue to regenerate, help have better muscle tone, body composition, muscle mass, thought, brain function. So it is, very important to restore those levels and maintain them in a higher range.
For years, ineffective and expensive HGH injections and oral supplements have been the only option. Now, Somaderm and the incredible benefits of HGH are available and ready to help you rediscover your youth with a proven safe, effective, and simple solution. Backed by a satisfaction guarantee, the Somaderm blend is designed to support daily hormone health and balance to help you preserve your youth with the power of your body's HGH. Fight aging with Somaderm Gel. Wondering what you can experience with Somaderm? Somaderm is designed as a long-term solution that should be used consistently to achieve the consistent benefits of your body's increased HGH production. As the master hormone, the benefits of HGH touch every cell, every organ, and influence every function of the body. Simply put, that's how hormones work. You may experience these and many other benefits as you continue to balance your hormone production daily. Optimal hormone health with all these benefits can be yours today. New You
Guys,
Life.
that's our flagship product. That's the #1 product in our line. It outsells every other product we have. We're going to go into the results of this product real quickly, and then we're going to move on to the next big product. But we want you to invest a little bit of time. We want to create curiosity tonight. There's a great call that happens in the afternoon on Wednesdays by Suzanne, and she goes through every single product. So what I'm going to tell you is tonight is a curiosity night to have you start doing research. We want you to try before you buy. Engage yourself in the community. Engage yourself on the calls, the trainings, the coaching, the support that we give, all for free, so you can decide if this is your opportunity. But Angel, let's show some of these amazing results that people are having.
Well, I'm sure people have already been staring at the screen already, and you can see the differences in these ladies. So you can see both Darlene in the middle and Peg at the top. They're both in their early 60s. Peg's 4-year result is phenomenal. People ask if that's the same person. It is. She's had nothing done to her face. This is all just results of the gel. Darlene, that's results of not only Somaderm, but also our Tri-MLT. You can see she's brighter, lighter, she looks younger. So these are women that we think of when we think of hormone health, right? That age group, women who have gone through menopause or are going through menopause. Judy on the bottom right is 28. So you can see the hormonal imbalance in her face. You can see the inflammation, right? How many people do you know in their late 20s, early 30s that are diagnosed with hypothyroidism? They have adrenal issues. All of this contributes to our body being out of whack, right? You can see in a year and a half that the Somaderm has just worked so well for her. She's got that thin look again in her face. It brought her back to her normal balance.
So what we're seeing is tremendous, tremendous results for people. And I want you to investigate the thousands and thousands of before and afters that you're going to see. The reason I want you to do that is if you're thinking about this as a business, and that's just a business opportunity call, you got to make sure that that unique product is going to sell itself. And now the way you do that is by results and testimonials. So we're going to show you how to build a business based on results. And when you do that, the yes factor goes way up because everyone wants to look better. Everybody wants to feel better. And everybody is getting older by the second. Now, I want you to all breathe. And the reason this slide is here is that you can get started in this business for as little as $199. It gives you a bottle of our flagship product. It gives you your membership, your back office. But I want you to relax, to think we're not going to hit you up for some $20,000 bill and you just wasted a half hour of your time because we're going to hit you with this big thing that you're not going to do. Anyone can build a business for $199. Okay. And we're going to show you more packages as you go along, so you have more product, but we just want you to relax a little bit and say, this is not some, $1 million opportunity that you got to invest in. Now, I want you to look at the guy in the blue shirt. Okay. He's 9 months pregnant there. So we all talk about, can men have babies? Well, I'm living proof that, no, I'm kidding. Guys, I don't know what I was going through at the time, but it was an emotional time for me, and I just could not lose the weight. I used the Somaderm for years. I got great energy. I got great skin tone. I was sleeping better. Mood was better. My torn rotator cuff had improved. My blood pressure dropped, but I wasn't losing weight. And for some people, weight loss is a tremendous bonus to the Somaderm main product. But for me, it wasn't. I had hormone-related weight retention. When I got 3 main hormones in track, my leptin, my ghrelin, and my PYY, which is peptide YY, my weight just fell off me. Ladies, I'm sorry, it works a lot better for men than it does for women, but we'll explain to you why in our trainings, and we'll tell you how to accelerate it. But I lost 40 pounds. Look at the picture on the right, guys. All right. And I'm actually even lighter now, the way you're looking at me now on screen. This product is a non-caffeine. It's not a stimulant-based. It's a hormone-based weight reduction product. So we're going to move on. There's a lot of products on here that we're not going to cover. There's Botox in the bottle. There's sunscreen. There's moisturizers. There's autoimmune products. There's nootropic brain products. The Somaderm collagen is absolutely amazing. When I take it, I wake up fine. Every one of these products are powerful. There's pain relievers. There's pre-workouts. Find what works for you, but tonight is the night for you to ask the questions about, hey, what was that pain thing again? That's what this is for. Angel, really quickly on these two, because we want to keep these people moving.
Yeah, again, I mean, your eyes can do the talking, right? You can see the difference in Lee, the bigger picture there, where she's lost so much weight. She looks so much younger. How many women can relate to that, right? As you age and start to lose your shape and not feel like yourself. We've seen how the woman on the top is just glowing more. That's only a few weeks of using the Somaderm. And then the woman on the bottom right, I mean, the change is phenomenal. Again, you wouldn't think that's the same person, but you see a different glow in her eyes, a different confidence in her face, a confidence in her smile, a joy. We can't explain the joy. I do want to say one thing, and I know you want us to go quick, but about the weight loss, when you said women lose slower than men, I want to hit home that for women, though, for all of those women who are out there working out, eating good, it's been years since you can make that scale move and you're so frustrated and you don't know why. What we're seeing on this product, the Tri-MLT, all of a sudden you start to see the scale move and you go, oh
True.
my gosh, it's been my hormones all along. So I wanted to plug that in there because
Yeah, I mean, people talk about insulin resistance and it's really hormone weight. You need to, if you don't have those 3 hormones in check, okay. Now I'm going to bring up Danny Licciardi, because Danny is going to contribute to this a little bit too. But leadership is so important. It's so critical because a lot of people join these things and they don't get the coaching, they don't get the training, they don't get the support. And we want to prove to you before you spend a penny, get on the coaching calls, get on the training calls, speak to Danny, speak to Darren, speak to Angel or myself with the person who invited you here. And we'll show you that if you don't make it here, it's because you're not really following the simple systems. We could show you 5 simple steps that if you do every single day, which is connect with new people, have conversations, send them information, follow up with them, and then collect a decision. If you do that enough, you will be successful in this business. We give you the text messaging programs, which I talked about in the beginning, for notifying and reminding your people. We give you daily methods of operation, what to do and when to do it. Webinars like this. Imagine just inviting people to this call and let us do the work for you. And we're not going to waste their time. There's Empower Hour, where we have top trainers from outside our company to come in and train and coach. There's Getting Started calls. There's private coaching. There's live events. We'll show you how to make your first $500, and from there, you'll be able to figure it out. And then we have the roadmap to success. The calls are critical because it keeps you plugged in. But we're telling you right now that the bonus for this thing is it's a servant leadership role. We support you, not the other way around. Now, I'm going to go real quick before I introduce Danny. But This is something that's really, really, really powerful. We have an app that goes on your phone. It's free. On that app are the videos you just saw. There's tons of videos like you just saw. But when you send those videos out to your prospect, it's tracking that video digitally. And every time they watch it, you're notified. If they watch till the end of the video and click the learn more button, they could either watch another video, they could visit your website, they could research the products, and they can get in this system that everything is tracked to you. And when they finally say, I want to be a customer or I want to be a distributor, and they press that button, you're notified. And we'll teach you how to follow up with them. But imagine every time you send them a piece of information. You know how many times you hand somebody a business card? You know what they do when they go home? They empty their pockets, put it on the dresser, and the next morning it's going in the garbage. Meanwhile, here, if you send somebody a video from your phone, every time they look at it, you're notified, whether they watch it for a second or they watch the whole 2 minutes. That's powerful. When they want to learn more, they just keep going and going. There's other things on this app too. Everybody knows about AI. Everybody knows about the ability to go on ChatGPT and write your college thesis. You can go on, create a new picture of yourself. What would I look like when I'm 100 years old? What will I look like back when I was 15 years old? How about an AI that is completely immersed in the New You Life opportunity? Completely immersed in the products, completely immersed in the ingredients, completely immersed in the compensation plan. And you could say, and her name is Nuala, New You Life AI. Nuala is all things New You Life. So you could ask Nuala, hey, I take blood pressure medicine. Is Somaderm okay for me to take with blood pressure medicine? And Nuala will answer the question. Hey, Nuala, I really want to build my business and I want to do a social media post. Can you create a social media post for me on what I should say for New You Life? And it will do that for you. And you can create 20, 30, 50, 1,000 posts and have your social media campaign done all by Nuala. Guys, I don't want to go into too much detail, but this is a game changer. Using AI, because when you don't know what to say, Nuala knows exactly what to say. Now, I want to get into compensation plan, but before, oh, you know what? We'll get into vision. Let's do company vision with Danny. I'm not going to go through the whole compensation plan, but we get paid 5 different ways. Why? Because there's 5 different ways to build a business. We pay for retail commissions. You get product and people go to your website and they buy the product and you get a commission. There's also partnering with people, right? If when I introduced the business to Angel and she bought her enrollment kit, she wanted to get some products to try it out for herself and see how it worked for her, I get an order bonus. It's called a first order bonus. Then when you build your team, you come in and then you get a couple of customers and then you got one person on your left, one person on your right, you start building this organization. Those people are going to create commissions. They're going to create commissions because they're buying, they're selling, they're enrolling new people, okay? That's team commissions. And it starts out as an additional 10% of all the volume that happens beneath you. The next thing is a coaching bonus. If I sponsored Angel, I would make a bonus for sponsoring her. When Angel sponsors, let's say Darren, right? She would get that bonus. But me, because I've achieved a certain level in the business, I would get a percentage of that. That's another way we earn. But what that does is it motivates me to stay working with Angel and then go to work with Darren and then go to work with Darren's people. And we build a community of people supporting each other. Yes, one of the goals is the financial goal of support, but you get to love these people. You get to work with them. You get to go through the trials, the tribulations, the successes, and you get to celebrate them when they advance and start making more money. And the very last bonus is the one where everybody gets into network marketing for. It's called the matching bonus. And what that is that's where the residual or the repeating or the recurring income comes from, where you're going to get a percentage as much as 15% and as little as 5%, depending on where they fall in your team, of an additional income based on all of the volume bonuses that those people get. I know it sounds confusing to you, but it's no different than when you drop your car off at the service center at the dealership and the service manager gets a piece of the commission, the mechanic gets a piece of the commission, and the salesman who sold you the car gets a piece of that commission when the car comes in for service. There's a regional manager, there's a local manager, and all of these people are getting a pieces of it. This exists everywhere in the world. You just don't see it firsthand, but this is your chance to tap into that. So I want to go now to the company vision. And I want to bring up Danny. Well, he's up here already. Danny Licciardi. Danny is a 29-year industry veteran. Okay, he's been doing this for 29 years in various companies. There are companies he's made millions of dollars in. So I want him to share a little bit about why New You Life and why he thinks Alexi Goldstein, the man you see with the hat on in front of me there, is the guy to put your trust in and to follow him to build a multi-billion-dollar company. Danny? Angel, I can't see. Is Danny with us? You're muted, Angel. Danny never accepted.
Sorry,
Hold
my
on.
son was playing Who Let the Dogs Out, so I had to mute.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not up
Danny,
here. Yeah, he's not up
he's
here.
texting me. Hold
I
on.
need to say that
No, he's
Kate
not.
Unger
Okay.
Kate Unger asked a question, or was she posted in the questions, your skin is looking really good, meant to tell you. And I don't know if she's talking to me or you, Paul, so we could both take that.
I think she's talking to me. All right, so I'm going to bring up, not now, I know Danny has some guests on. We'll let you, oh, there he is.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't see me, huh?
No, I was
Cannot.
going to bring on Darren to cover for you, but
Now you
no.
can.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. But real quick, company vision, why is Danny here? It's very simple. I looked at this company in 2018 when they had just launched, and a lot of people, and there's companies going out right now talking about, oh, you got to get in now when the company's new, blah, 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 all the hype and everything. Not every company that starts off makes it. And when New Your Life launched in 2017, I looked at them in 2018, great product. But they had some issues, and I'll be honest, I'm not one to stick around when the new company has issues. Timing wasn't right for me, so I moved on to what I was doing. Fast forward to 2020, I met Paul Capozio. I actually met Angel at the same time there on an app called Clubhouse during COVID. That's what we were doing. We were hanging out there, building a home-based business from our home like you should be doing, like we're doing right now. Actually, my home is in Cabo San Lucas now, and I'm in a resort, so it's not really home. It's like vacation. But anyway, then I found out Paul was with New Your Life. I kind of was watching, seeing what they were doing. I was impressed. Paul and I built a relationship. 2022, I was in Orlando with the company I was with at that time, and I actually, well, Paul was there with New Your Life. They were doing their convention. We had ours, and I went to go meet Paul to kind of share with what I was doing. But I met Alexi at the same time, listened to him talk, and I've been around the business a long time. And the reason why I say that, not because I'm old, because I've seen the good, bad, and the ugly of ownership. And as soon as I heard Alexi talk, I could hear that that was a good side of what I wanted to see. And just to hear from his heart. Now, I've met Alexi bunches of times, and every time he speaks, he's no different. Whether it's on stage, on the phone, on a Zoom, he's the same person. 2023, actually, it's just been about a year ago, I think. A year ago, a couple of days ago, that I said yes to New Your Life. And the reason why I said yes to New Your Life, they're covering it all. The right timing, right product, right compensation plan, right leadership, and right company vision. Folks, if you're looking at this right now and you're thinking about, somewhere to go, just know this company's not going anywhere. There's a lot of changes going on in the industry, but I'm very confident that we are on the right track so everybody can get where they want to go, and that's to hang out in Cabo San Lucas with me. So back to you guys.
Hey, I just want to, am I unmuted? Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to welcome, hey, Cody, great to see you, man. Great to see you in the call there. Appreciate it. So I think Danny covered it. One of the things he didn't, did you talk about Jamaica? Did you talk about the UK a little bit?
No, I thought I'd leave that to you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. So bottom line is, one of the other things we do is we give back to community. We don't just write a check. We went to a school in Jamaica and we basically rebuilt. We put a roof over their playground. We painted fences. We put up basketball hoops. We put up soccer nets. People were putting fans up in the classrooms. Just an amazing things that we were doing there to create and make a difference. And be honest with you, we were all in tears. We were all in tears. But again, we want to get you guys out of here. So what I want you to understand is there's something more here than just money. There's something more here. It's not a job, it's a business. And it's not a business that you're doing alone, you're doing it with us. We all have the same drive and goal. This may not be for you, and we thank you for coming here and seeing it. For those of you who always wanted that chance, for those of you who always wanted that opportunity, that said, you know what? I think I could do this. I think that if I was given the chance with the right tools and the right people, that I can become successful. I could become an entrepreneur. And that's what we're doing here. It's for the select few that really want to make a difference in their own lives. Yes, guys, we do all make money together, but the person that does the transaction makes the most. But the beauty of it is that everyone participates in everyone else's success. Angel, did you have a few words on this before we get to the packs? Because we are in the home stretch. We'll be done in
Yeah, for
5
sure. I
minutes.
think that, you know, when I first started, guys, my why was because I just wanted a few $100s. And then now my why is a legacy and changing other people's lives. It evolves. So no matter what level you're at right now, what we kind of want to hit home tonight is don't hesitate. There's not a coincidence that you're here. If you're here tonight, you're in such a great spot to be looking at this. And the person who invited you here tonight really cares about you in a way that they wanted to show this to you and also see a way that they could work with you to hit whatever goals you want to hit. We all want something different. And what I love about what we do is that you're not going to sit down at your desk tomorrow or your cubicle tomorrow and have someone next to you ask you what you want to do and what your goals are and how much more money you want to make this week. Nobody cares. You're in competition with everybody at your job, right? Here, we support you. We support your dreams, your goals, and what you want to achieve. So, you know, really start dreaming. I wasn't dreaming when I was first introduced to network marketing. I was not dreaming, and we want you to start dreaming and hoping.
Think about when you were a kid, you had all these dreams. You wanted to be a cowboy, you want to be an astronaut. I don't know what girls dream of. I don't know, but to be honest with you, I knew that I wanted to be a helicopter pilot or whatever. And something happens that we feel that that's not possible anymore. And what I want to tell you is many of you don't have a choice. Many of you don't have $2 million, $3 million to put away for retirement, and you need to build that income. Whatever the motivating factor is, whether it's positive or negative, use that energy and team up with us. Now, you're going to say, oh my God, you guys went so fast tonight and I didn't get all the information. You're not meant to, guys. You're meant to find out if this excites you. And if there's the slightest bit of excitement in your heart, then you're going to take the next step. Contact the person who invited you here, get on another call with us, and we'll go as slow as fast as you want to. But here's the beauty of it. If you join tonight, you could be on a call with us tomorrow by telling your friend, hey man, you got to see this thing I saw last night. I don't know everything about it, but Paul and Angel or Darren or Danny or Kate or Teresa, we're going to get on a call with you. We're going to get on a call with you and we're going to explain everything to you. But here's the beauty of it. You can build this business while you're learning. No, Darren, I never got my helicopter license. I did ride in it a bunch of times. You know what's good about not having a helicopter license? You could drink while you're in the helicopter. Okay, guys, this is what it costs to get started. You know you can get started for $199, but if you want to be like me and you want to get the weight loss product with the Somaderm gel and you want to try that for yourself because you're the type of person that says, well, let me see how it works for me first, and if I could believe in the product, I'll be able to market it. Great. You could start with a package that's the good package, which is $290. You get the back office, you get the software, you get the app, you get the AI, you get the support, you get the leadership training for us 24, well, not 24/7, but it sometimes feels like 24/7, and you get the products. You want to go a little bit better and you want to try the collagen product with the Somaderm product and the weight loss product. You want to give little bottles of this stuff away to people and let them try it. They could feel this in one dose. They'll wake up feeling more refreshed. They'll get better collagen. We'll get into that product. Suzanne does a great call about this. Invest the time in yourself before you invest the money and learn what all of these products can do and why people are rushing to the company. But now you have a little inventory. Now, the best package we have is all about focusing on our number one product. And I'm going to explain to you why this works. It works because you get 4 bottles of Somaderm that you can sell. You get 6 bottles, which commits you to 6 months of using the product and keeps you qualified in the business for 6 months. In fact, you don't have to do anything or spend another penny for 7 months with this product, okay? But you also get to go through 6 months experience. I'm using it for 7 years, guys, 61 years old. I could probably bench press more than a lot of guys on this call. I'm not bragging. It's because of the product. So I know I'm going to live longer, but I want to be able to be a healthy long, and you get a free bottle. So imagine selling 5 of the bottles, including the one you got for free, making almost, a third of your money back, having the product to use for 6 months after that. Or what about you sold all of the bottles to people and then they have a result and they come back in as a customer or a distributor with you? You'll actually make $750 profit. You'll make all your money back and you own the business by doing it that way. So we'll teach you techniques, but that's a great way because there's 2 different benefits to that product. Now I'm going to tell you if you're serious, okay? And the reason I'm telling you if you're serious is that if you owned a donut shop and you have no donuts in the window, it's going to be a rough ride. If you own a 5-star restaurant and you only serve 1 dish, it's going to be rough to get people to come in there and come back. But if you think about starting a business for $1,496 and you get 60 bottles of the Somanite collagen product, and collagen is very popular, and you could do sampling, you could try the product, you could sell the product. You get 80 packets of the Tri-MLT weight management system, right? 2 boxes of that covers you for a month of using the product. In 4 months, I lost 40 pounds, right? So you're more than halfway there with that pack if you want to use it yourself. Or when you do what I do, and in my gym bag, I have the Tri-MLT in my gym bag, and I hand it to the guy I'm working out with next and say, and they say, look, dude, you look great. You lost a lot of weight. Yeah, here's why. Try this. And it'll satiate them and they'll get the experience of the product. You get 4 Somaderms, the flagship product that you can sell or use for yourself. You get a little bottle of our pain reliever product. That product's very powerful. I keep the single-use version of it in my gym bag as well. And if somebody gets, when they're working out in the gym and they go like this after they do their set, I hand them one of these. I'm like, try it. And I guarantee you the next time I see them at the gym, they're like, that stuff was great. Where do I find it? And then and that's free, by the way. And then you also get free our brain product. If you ever watch Joe Rogan and he talks about Focus Factor and all of these brain products, how about one with 32 proven ingredients clinically tested to improve memory, cognitive function? I give this to my friends who are lawyers and I say, here, put this in a bottle of water 15 minutes before you go to the courtroom. And they come back and like, oh my God, I've never been more focused. I still lost the case, but I've never been more focused. So guys, this is something to seriously think about because look, you can be in business for $199 and the only person experiences the product is you, or you go anywhere in between up to less than $1,500 and you have a warehouse of product to be able to demo, to be able to share with people, and to be able to truly understand what the business is all about. Guys, thank you. I'm going to, is Darren still with us?
Yes.
You're shaking your head.
I'm here.
Audible is better. Darren, I want you to take us out and close this out. I'm going to stop the share. I know we went a little fast tonight. We know why Danny joined. You, another person with a lot of network marketing experience. Why and why people should act now?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me on. And Angel and Danny and Paul have done a great job of going over the basic fundamentals of what we're doing here with the business. The why is pretty much the most important factor. And for me, I grew up 2 amazing parents that followed the traditional route of life. My father was a union floor layer, and unfortunately, I lost both of them when I was young to cancer. And we talk about money, and life is money is resources for people. And unfortunately, my parents had to leave this world with me not being financially set. And so the question I ask people is, right now, if you unexpectedly passed away, would your kids be all right? Do you have enough resources for your kids? If you don't have kids, how are you going to make it to the end of your life? Are you going to be working until you're 95 years old? What happens if AI does take out your industry? Do you have backup plans? Do you have cash that you're putting away for an emergency? Because most Americans don't. And so for me, I went from being homeless to being where I am now, where I am in control of my life. I have a vehicle that makes money whether I'm there or not. And it's because of the network, the skills that I learned through this industry. And so if you guys are watching this, the details aren't important. It's why you're doing this. It's important. Imagine right now if you could spend $1,500 and get rid of your mortgage payment and your car payment. Imagine if you could make enough money to cover your mortgage payment and your car payment. Next month, you don't have to pay your mortgage payment or your car payment. And that money can be going into another fund for your kids, for you, for retirement. What would that look like? Would that be something that's worth putting a few hours a week towards and $1,500? We're living in a very scary world right now where there's things that are changing every single day. Do we know what the world's going to look like in 5 years? Anybody that tells you they do is lying. But the question to ask yourself is, how prepared are you for that change? How prepared are you to continue to handle the 20% increase in cost of living every single year? If you have an opportunity to team up with people that have done big and amazing things, that have made multiple seven figures, which again, money is resources. It's not about Lamborghinis and mansions. It's about being able to take care of the people you care about, take care of yourself, be free, and to be able to make decisions of how you spend your time, the precious time we have on this earth. I have a tattoo of an hourglass on my arm that reminds me every single day that we're not promised tomorrow. My parents had to learn that lesson the hard way. So what you get from this call is there's an opportunity here, and there's people that want to help you, and there's people that you can work with side by side, that your financial gain from this is 100% tied to their financial gain. Unlike in the corporate world, the more money they make off, your employer makes off you, the less money you make. Here, the more money we help you make, the more resources we help you obtain, the more we obtain as well. So take what you've heard today and get back to the person that invited you here and make a decision. And if it's not this, do something. Make a move. There's too many people that are sitting complacent right now, whether it's paralyzation, fear, or just plain complacency, that this world is changing rapidly. And if you're not changing as well, if you're not growing, if you're not learning new skills and adding new variables into your life, you're going to be in a world of trouble. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Paul, thank you. Angel, Danny, thank you for having me on. Please come on board or at least do something.
Angel, tell them that they can get a recording of this and share it with the people who missed or the people they want to invest in. We'll have this recording available within 24 hours. And why don't you help us say goodbye?
Absolutely. So guys, if you're on the team list, the recording gets sent out tomorrow. But if you need it from us, you know how to get a hold of us or to get a hold of the person that sent you here, and they'll make sure they get the recording sent out to you. Get it out to your people. Anybody who couldn't be here tonight, make sure they see this. It doesn't just mean you have to be live and see this. A lot of people just can't make this time. It doesn't work for them. Get it in their hands. I love what Darren just said, and this was fantastic. Paul, Danny, I want to mention, guys, we have 3 countries on one call. We've got Canada, the US, and Mexico, all on one call that we're bringing together. And this is just the beginning of this company, guys, because chances are, if you're new here, you haven't heard of us yet, and we're just getting started. We've got incredible global growth going on. We talk about diversification, like Paul said at the beginning. This is your investment fund. This is your, even just for as little as $1.99. If that's all you can do, that's no problem. There's no, nobody judges you on how you come in. It really doesn't make a difference except for how much you pay for product and what you get, right? We want you to be able to have this opportunity. And if you can just make a few $100s more every single month, what would that do for you, your family, your life, your future? How are you doing that? And who do you know and who do they know? And that's the biggest thing. You'll be surprised as you start to do this, who the people that you know. That's what.
And we'll even show you how to do it if you know no one. Yeah. If you know no one, we'll show you how to do it.
Exactly. Thank you so much,
Angel,
Paul.
thank you so much. Darren, thank you so much. Danny, thank you so much. I just, whatever, you're in Cabo San Lucas and you live there. So guys, we're showing you the success right here in front of you. Success leaves clues. And when you live in Cabo, good night, everybody. Thank you. Get the recording.
Hey, guys.